We're with Rome Community Development Department Director Bekki Fox. And Bekki, I understand the city's got some great news this week with respect to some funding for Banty Jones Park.
Fantastic news, Doug. We've been working on this project for several years. The East Rome Crossing neighborhood was a choice neighborhood planning area pre-pandemic. 2019, when the City of Rome and Northwest Georgia Housing Authority got some grant funds through HUD to designate a redevelopment plan for this area. Through that planning process, Banty Jones Park was designated as an asset to the community, but an asset that needed some improvement. So with that thought, as we move forward, Banty Jones Park was one of the highlights in the neighborhood that we wanted to focus on. So we've allocated several different layers of funding from CDBG funds and City of Rome ARPA funds, and the Department of Community Affairs is allowing us to reallocate some funds to this project. But we really wanted to make it a showstopper of a park for the City of Rome, and hired design firm TSW, and quickly realized that all of our dreams for the park were going to be a little bit more money than what we had at hand. Fast forward to the state of Georgia, had some ARPA funds and rolled out a new program that could help parks and areas under redevelopment. So we applied for it. We've been waiting with our breaths held since November, and just was notified yesterday that we not only have the funds we have in-house on hand, we were getting an additional $2.2 million, which will mean that we can complete this project in one phase, and it's going to be a total transformation of the park and a transformation for the neighborhood.
And I understand the $2.2 million that we received was actually even more than we applied for.
We did. It is. We actually applied for $1.9 million, and we're just happy to get the $2.2 million. So we feel like we're definitely going to be able to do all of the things identified in the draft design with the funds that we have now.
Tell us a little bit about some of the highlights for the park, which I think will be able to super up an image of the conceptual plan.
So the park is going to have a loop trail throughout the park for walking and exercise. There will be several pavilions, open air pavilions along the way. We really feel like that this park is a designation for families to hang out and cook and play and throw a ball. So we will have an open kind of field area. There will be a small little stage area with some built-in seating for community children to come and put on a play for their parents. Or if they have a musical family, they can come and just set up and play some music. There will be a large pavilion, and there will be several small pavilions, but the highlight of the park is going to be a planned spray ground or splash pad area for the kids. There will be a playground for little kids, 0 to 5 years old, and then there will be a separate playground for 5 and over. There will be an area, one of the things we did in planning for the park and the amenities, we asked residents, and some of the teenagers had identified that they would like to have an exercise area similar to what's out at Ridge Ferry Park. So that is being planned for a part of the area, part of the park, and there's going to be an area for food trucks to come in, and for summer there might be the little ice cream truck or something. So we've tried to think of everything going into the park that you would want there, and we're just thrilled that this is finally going to be happening.
Thrilled that it's going to be happening. One of my favorite phrases, Bekki, is the speed of government. If all goes well, when might that happen?
Well, if all goes well, and we're trucking right along, we are actually in the design development phase with our design company. They anticipate having some additional documents to us probably by the end of June, and if everything goes well, they will then go to the construction drawing phase and create documents that we can put out to bid. We hope to have this project, the construction documents, out to bid by September, October, and then it's going to be a 9-month build out. So we're hoping that this park will be nearing completion this time next year in 2024.
Awesome. That's great news.